Hey, friend, and here he is, Sky Up, your host for Hey, Friend.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Not for sure if you were able to see that intro, but I heard the video part of it. I didn't actually see it. So let's run that back again and see if we can actually see that video. All right.
Hey, friend, and here he is, Sky Up, your host for Hey, Friend.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? This is Elder Stephen Massey. I am the host, but on here I'm called Sky Up. Sky Up, level up, preach up, reach up, praise up. It is what it is. So just want to give you my intro to see if you enjoyed that, see if you like that. I'm actually live on video and trying to make sure that the kids there in the hallway. So we're all working it together, but I'm just trying to teach them how to be quiet when we're on live. So anyway, that's what it is. That's what it is. And it's the older ones at that's talking, but it's okay. We'll get that together. Yeah. Anyway, what's up? What's up? What's up? My name is Sky Up. I am your host for Hey Friend. Hoping that you all are out there, that you're coming on. We're hoping that we get to see you all soon. We hope that we're live and that you are coming on. I want to do one more thing to see if I can get the actual comments on. So let's see if we can do that just so I can see up because I want to do some things today. So if you're on, please say, hey, friend, how you doing? Again, I am your host, Sky Up, and we are here excited to be a part of this whole podcast world. We're just trying to do what we do a little bit for our Midwest people. Hopefully, we got followers from all over. If you hear, say, hey, what's up? Say hello to me. Hoping that we will be able to get more people on. I see there's a few people. But just want to talk to you all about some grown and sexy stuff. Again, this is for anybody, but for the grown and sexy folk that are willing to come on and talk to me or listen, give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Let me know what's going on with you. And that's where we're at, okay? So, hey, friend. Hey, friend. Hey, friend is a podcast for the grown and sexy, living, loving, and talking grown and sexy. Grown for me is just mature. Sexy is not the sexual thing. Sexy is like chocolate cake for me is sexy because I love me some chocolate cake. So that's pretty much where we're at with that. This computer is doing some different things, so I'm just trying some different things as well. So not for sure exactly what we're going to do, how we're going to do, but we're hope that you enjoy our podcast. This is our 6th episode, and we're really excited about that. We're hoping that we get some more people on here, hoping that we're able to actually have a co-host and see if we can get some people talking. So, hello, if you're there, say hey to me. Let me know that you are out there. Really can't see too much of anything. I do have my phone here. I have my phone here for a different reason. Um, we are trying to um, do something different today. We do have a topic. We do have a subject. We're talking about. If I can get my brother on, we're talking about relocating, relocating. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you hear me, say yes, thumbs up, anything. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Just wanted to know if you're out there. But we're talking about relocating, what that looks like for you, what that looks like to you. Have you ever relocated? Relocated from your birthplace, where you grew up at, from people, from your job, from your relationship, from your partnership. Let me know what that looks like. Talk to me and give me some feedback. Trying to see how to get everything on here right, but I'm hoping that everything is coming through for you. I can see you. Hope you guys can see me. Hope you guys can hear me. Um, Everything on my side said everything was working. Um, so I don't want to do anything out of order, which is what I feel like I'm getting ready to do. Um, okay, nope, don't want to do that. So anyway, talk to me. Who's out there? Let me know what's going on. Let's talk about relocating. Relocating. What does that look like to you? Have you ever relocated? Relocating. First of all, let's go physical. Or your living situation. I know some of us relocate when we go to school, college. Sometimes I know there's a lot of people who stay in that area, like in Lawrence, Kansas, at Kansas University. I know there's many people who have come to KU, got their degree, and stayed in Lawrence. That's why Lawrence has grown so big. Um, and then even in the military, when you're in the military, I know there's a lot of people that came into the Kansas area to Fort Raleigh, which is about an hour west of here on 70, Junction City, Fort Raleigh, Manhattan area, and they were stationed at Fort Raleigh and decided to stay for whatever reason, be it military, being in the military, being stationed there, and then having kids, getting married, having kids, or if they were already married, just transporting their, bringing their family to Fort Raleigh, going to Junction City High School or Manhattan High School when they come up, and there's K State there as well for the university. I'm sure there's other things out there as well. But relocating for me, I've done it physically, the living side of it, twice. I've lived in Nashville, Tennessee, and I've lived in Los Angeles, California. Both of them were, as we talked about last week, stepping out of faith, stepping out of our comfort zone. Um, some things that we had to do just because. So hey Tanya, I'm so glad you're on. Hey Chandra, how y'all doing? Just talking about relocating and what that looks like for you, or what that feel like. So I'm trying to do some different things, and so I'm looking at what that looks like as far as relocating in your livelihood, or if you're in school or in the military and you have to leave and go somewhere else and you end up staying. That's what we're talking about tonight, and what that looks like, what that feels like. I know sometimes it's scary. I know when I went to Nashville, as I've talked about that before on last week, when I was talking about stepping on our faith and stepping outside of our comfort zone, sometimes we have to let things go and people go and places go to somewhere else. And that's exactly what happened when I went to Nashville. It was different, it was challenging, it was exciting, it was scary, and I was so much younger. I was 24 when I went to Nashville, and that was like 88, 89, 90 when I came home. And then the following decade, um, I guess I was, I guess it was what, 2000, no, 1999. So almost 10 years later, I moved to Los Angeles. I relocated again just because I needed to do that. And I went to visit, like I said before on the last podcast, that stepping on a faith for me was going to visit a place and then actually end up staying there and living. So it was really exciting for me. But then there's also things we talk about as far as relocating spiritually. Let's talk spiritually. Um, Relocating, say for instance, from a ministry, relocating from a faith, relocating um, from a place of worship, as far as how you worship and how you talk to. your God? How do you talk to the heavenly being? How you talk to higher power? How you talk to the Lord? How you talk to Buddha and everybody else, Allah. Um, I'm not going to try to name all of them because I don't know everybody's God that they actually pray to, that they talk to, that they worship. So I am about Christian. I love the Lord. I love Jesus Christ. That's what I was raised. That's what I know. I know I don't want to get in. I don't want to get too deep into religion, but Christianity for me. So I'll leave it at that. But I know sometimes we jump from, say, for instance, our man-made faiths, our man-made denominations, if you will. Back in my day, I remember there was a few. There was Apostolic, there was CME, Methodist, excuse me, Baptist, Church of God in Christ, and 1, 2, 3, 4, Church of Christ. I think it was. It was five. Yes, Church of God in Christ, Apostolic, Methodist, Baptist. Yeah, maybe it was Pentecostal. I don't remember. Anyway, and I know people who have relocated, if you will. That be a hey friend, a nice way to say um, move ministries or move somewhere else. Relocated because of whatever reason, and I'm not saying it's good or bad or either way. It's between you and God. I have nothing to do with that. But relocating, even in not just your physical livelihood your um, or your spirituality or your spiritual walk, about your job. We relocate jobs all the time. People go to different careers. They change careers altogether. I know we have some teachers that used to talk about, I was in this field or that field. I decided to teach. And then I've heard teachers say, you know what? I've been teaching for 25 years. I think I want to go do something else. So whatever it is, whatever your thing is, it's really cool. So yeah, I'm really excited about, just whatever anybody and everybody talks about and what it looks like for you. So yeah, there's all kind of things that I am going to be talking about. So I just had to put my phone up because I can't actually the see the actual what you're saying. So I'm gonna do something really cool right now and get my bag up here so my phone can stand up and so I can look at it so I can see exactly what you guys are saying. So thank you all for coming on. But yeah, there's teachers who tell me all the time, you know what, I've been doing this a long time and I'm ready to relocate to something else because these kids, these parents, this anyway. The list goes on and on and on. The why we relocate spiritually to a different ministry, why we relocate to a different city, to a different town for whatever reason, military, school, for love. I know sometimes we relocate for love. How many people has relocated for love? I put my hand down because I have never done that before. Um, so you're in the middle of, yeah, you trust God's decision. In everything we should trust God because we never know. I've stepped out on faith on some things or have relocated some things where from a job that I probably a week later was like, I should have stayed. Maybe I should have stayed. But then there's other times I'm like, no, I'm good because yeah, that was a good move. That was a good relocation. So, um, and why do we relocate? I mean, what are some of the things why we relocate? Um, because we can talk about that all day. We can talk about the reasons why we relocate or what we relocated in whatever area in our life, be it livelihood, be it church or ministry, be it a relationship, be it whatever, a career. But what makes us want to relocate? When we're uncomfortable in a situation, when we get hurt, when we get betrayed. The list goes on and on. Just what is your understanding and your things that you've gone through? Um, because I mean, there's different things that I can say, but hey, friend, I want you to be able to think about this as well, because this is what this podcast is about. We're just talking and living and loving, grown and sexy style. But how are you making a decision to relocate? What is your um, decision? What's your decision factor? What is that major factor that makes you want to relocate, makes you want to do something different? Um, like I know sometimes for some people, it's to leave some things behind that's no longer on your level. Say, for instance, to another level, maybe going to another department in your job, if you will, going to a higher position. So there are many different things and different reasons why we relocate. And so we are, that was something that was on my mind last week, which was almost the same. Maybe this is part two from last podcast, where we talk about stepping out on faith and stepping out our comfort zone. Because sometimes we get so comfortable where we're at that we can take a lot of stuff because we don't want to move. We're scared. But I'm telling you, relocating sometimes can get your peace back. It can keep your peace intact. If you relocate out of a situation, which means move, it just means to move somewhere else, move up, move down, move around, move out, move through. Um, but how are you relocating? What type of things are you really? How are you really? Are you leaving mad? Are you leaving happy? Are you leaving scared? Are you leaving um, worried, anticipating, if this is going to work or not. I know that was my fear. Well, not my fear, but that was my relocating thing of worry, more, not where I wouldn't say worry, because don't worry, be happy. Okay, I'll stop. It was more of, I was excited because it was new. I was excited because I was doing something I loved. I was excited because it wasn't Topeka. I was excited for so many different reasons. But I was also nervous, anxious, the unknown. The unknown is always, it's an uncertainty. And so when you realize that you rely on God, then you could able actually do that. I thought I turned my phone down, but I didn't. So let me try to do that. Oh, okay. We got some people. Okay, relocating to me is like being taken to another level. Yes, Tanya, that's correct. I love that. Sometimes relocation is God removing people, yes, in our lives in order to give us something better. That also brings me back to a point that I've always been told, if you hold on to something tight and you don't let that go, open up your hands and give it up, God can't put nothing else in your hands. And sometimes we want to hold on to people, we want to hold on to stuff, we want to hold on to this, or we want to hold on to that, and realize it's over. It's done. It's no longer valuable per se. It's not people, but because everybody's valuable to somebody in some way. Even you, sometimes your people that you think were your friends but now you're frenemies, they're valued to you because they taught you how to rise above. They taught you how to maneuver, to have patience, to watch your mouth not hit nobody in their throat. I digress. But anyway, yeah, Tanya, that's good. Hey, Stubbs, what's going on, Stubbs? What's going on? Okay, mine is primarily being my children. They confirmed my final decision to do so. Will it be better for them in the long run? Sometimes, as parents, though, Chandra, we make decisions and we don't know for sure how that's going to affect the kids. And sometimes we don't take that into consideration because we're worried about our own peace. And sometimes when parents don't have peace, kids don't have peace. But then sometimes when the parents have peace and it's not a peaceful situation, the kids are not at peace. So that's something that you have to pray about. That's something you have to think about. and be able to maneuver. It's hard. You can't say that it's going to work or not for your kids, or for yourself even, because again, everything's an uncertainty. So that's pretty much what we talk about um, when we talk about relocating, and we have kids, and we have somebody involved with us, a spouse, a partner, or whatever it may be. We decide, we're in business and we want to move to another location. What's that location? What's that location? I'm trying to tell the kids to get out the hallway. They're talking and they see that I'm on a live. And it's mostly my teenagers. They've that's the second time they've done it this live. But anyway, we're gonna keep going. Uh, Relocate. Maybe I have to relocate my either relocate their practice time or relocate my live, my stream. May have to go home and do it and figure find a room or something. Finding something that we are able to work out together, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it here, because I want to start talking about some deep stuff and I really don't want some kids to to hear stuff. And then they're not really mindful of that I'm doing a live because they keep talking. So, but it's okay because we'll work it all out. So, anyway, the uncertainty of outcomes, yes, for sure. Yes, exactly, Tanya. So, I'm just trying to. Hey, my godson's on here, Dante. What's going on, godson? Love you, man. His mom is my twin cousin, my cousin twin, Nisi. She's the one that all this. This is her backdrop stuff, her paintings, her books. His grandmother. His grandmother. Rest her soul. Miss Frankie, this the library that Nisi gave us with all these books that came from when she was in Independence before she went back to Texas. She donated to It Takes a Village, and we started a library after her mother's maiden name, which is Whitmore, and it's called the Whitmore Library. So when we get into a larger place, we will have a room that will be called the Whitmore Library. So anyway, Dante, thank you, Dante. He's telling me how my background looks good, so thank you very much. Queen Victoria, what's going on? So anyway, let's continue. We're just talking about relocating and what that looks like. I know, Dante, you can talk about relocating because you've been relocated a lot with your mom being married to um, military. Oh my God, my whole brain just went to a brain freeze. Daughtry, Sergeant Daughtry, and they moved all over different places. And so, what relocating feels like and looks like more than I do because you've done it more than me. But I'm telling you, when that young man, when that little baby boy was born, I was the first one to hold him. So he's my baby. He ain't no baby no more. He's a big old baby, but I still love him like he's this big. So um, anyway, yeah. So everybody say hi to Dante. He's a photographer extraordinaire. He is a wonderful son, wonderful godson, dad, brother, uncle. He's just everything. So, um, um, yeah, I'm just. They don't seem to get. They're getting ready to get for a competition. The girls. That's who I'm talking to. Tell them to move on around. So we got one of them over there laying on the floor. I don't know what's going on with them. But anyway, um, it's all good. It's all good. We the whole thing of relocating, about what you relocate from and to, be it your livelihood, be it your spirituality and your ministry, be it a relationship, be it a business, and why. Why do you relocate? What makes you relocate? Is it because you're going to a higher level, to another position, to a new relationship, to a new city? I mean, and did you leave mad? Did you leave happy? Is it undecisive? All those different things. So we pretty much talking about that relocating, but so we're gonna relocate to something else because I don't want to talk about that. I really want to get some co-host on to be able to come on and talk with me. We know now that it is we've got about Let me see, what time is it? We've got about 19 minutes, actually, 19 minutes till we off, because I'm only going to do this 45 minutes. So thank you again all for coming. I don't know how you like this and subscribe and all that stuff. I'll figure that stuff out later. If you go back and watch the beginning, I finally found out how to do a video. I don't know if it came on the beginning. I think you heard the music, but you didn't see the video, so I had to redo it. It was fun. I put it on CapCut. It was really cool. So I'm trying to learn how to do all these things, but it's been fun. Nisi, Dante's mom, my twin cousin, my twin, she's got this thing down. She has a podcast on Wednesdays that she's done before. She's got a booktube channel. I mean, she's an artist, she's an author, and so on and so forth. I won't be like her when I grow up. She actually is the wind beneath my wings. Since we were younger, we were always together. So, anyway, um, there are some things, something I found, and I'm going to do this now. So, um, I'm probably going to be a little bit behind. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do it now. I got a thing that's called table talk questions, and I want to do table topics. So the first person I want, I, I have 365 questions. I have not looked at the questions. I just pulled it up. As you can see, they're all, I don't know if you can see that right there. See that? That's a whole bunch of questions. So I want someone to give me a number, and I'm going to pull up the question, give you the question, and then give you my honest answer. I am nervous because I don't know what these questions are, but it says 365 table topics questions. So if anybody wants to do that, hey Lisa, sure wish I can get you on, but I don't know if that's going to work. So I'm still trying to learn how to do this thing. So Lisa and her husband, my little brother, North, I realized that they had a podcast um, that was really powerful. I watched it, but I didn't watch it live because we had 2 days that we were in training, Monday and Tuesday. Their podcast was on Tuesday, and when I thought about it, it was Wednesday, and I realized I missed it. So I will try to make sure I get it. I had it locked in my phone, so it was weird anyway. So sorry, Lisa and Norris. I apologize. I really want to get on y'all's podcast. I remember it is his voice, her vibe, or something like that, Lisa. Something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, I want to be able to get on there because they are really, 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 really deep and cold. I know it was good. Well, again, I heard it. He heard it. I was like, wanting to talk. I was like, I can't talk because they're not on this live, but it was good. I watched it. So it was all good. Deborah Zala Coffee. Hey, how you doing? I'm trying to see everybody on here. I know people are going on and off, on and off, on and off. So, um, but so can somebody give me a number? 1 through 365. I don't care. There's 365 numbers. And these questions, and I want to see if I can do this. Someone told me to try it, and I said, okay, I'll do it on my podcast. And they was like, really? I was like, yeah. So it's going to be out there, even if nobody's on live. They can actually always go back and watch it. So Tanya says 54. Okay, Tanya. That's my sister. She just got married. Can y'all say congratulations to Tanya? I was her wedding coordinator, and I also walked her down the aisle, and I didn't even cry. How about that? So, okay, so wow, Tanya. I wish I could pull this up. I'm gonna learn how to do that. But it's number 54, and it says, "In the haste of your daily life, what are you not seeing?" God, that's a loaded question. In the haste of your daily life, why does that really apply to me, Tanya? You must be on trying. You must have found these questions. No, I'm just playing. In the haste of your daily life, what are you not seeing? Well, that's pretty easy for me. I would probably say, no, I don't know if I was going to say his grace and mercy and his blessings, but I see them daily. But I think what am I not seeing is the the I know everybody says that I'm a pillar in the city, that I do great things, and I'm just me. I'm Sky Up. I'm Steven. I'm Elder Massey. I'm me. I'm me. Or not just me, but I'm me. And so I think I'm not seeing what other people are seeing. I don't see myself like other people see me. So maybe that's what it is. So in the haste of my life, my busy life, all the stuff I do, um, I'm so in tune to what I'm doing. I don't see me like other people see me. So I would have to say that, Tanya. So I don't see what other people see in me. So because you say that all the time, people like yourself and other people say that, you know, don't. I That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I can think of because I try to see everything. So is there another number between 1 and 365, not 54, because I've already answered that one. So we've got about 12 minutes. So that was a good question, though. Wow, in the haste of life, I'm gonna throw that back on you, on y'all. On the haste of life, what are you not seeing? What are you not seeing? That's good. In your relocation, what are you not seeing? In your relocation, what are you not seeing? That's powerful. That'll actually preach. Okay. So if anybody's got another number for me, shoot it at me and I'll read another question. And yeah, so, but that's really, really a loaded question. In the haste of your life, what are you not seeing? Wow. Out of 365 questions, you picked that one, Tanya. So Carol says, Carol Williams, hey, Carol, she's my right hand person when it comes to ITAF and Chocolate Nutcracker, and I appreciate her. We're on number 10. So Carol says opportunity. Wow. Opportunity. How many can say that? How many of y'all can say that in the haste of your life, you don't see the opportunity of whatever that may be? The opportunity to continue to go further, the opportunity to do something different, the opportunity, period. Um, my potential, my potential, says Chandra. Others see it, but before I do. Yeah, Tanya, that's a word. So you pick that. That's good. I might have to pick one of these questions and just post it out there for y'all to see how that's going to work for y'all. So anyway, if anybody likes to come and host with me, we can do this together. You can come and sit on my chair over here, my other chair. See, I got this chair, and there's this chair right here. Ain't nobody in it. And the camera on my computer is actually moving, so it's a studio inside of there, so it's actually doing its job. So can I get one more question or number between 1 and 365, but not 54? 54 is in the haste of your life. What are you not seeing? I said how people see me. Carol says opportunity. Chandra says potential. All those are good. All three of those are good. And yes, that will preach. So can I get another number? Anybody want to come on? I can bring somebody on. I can definitely do that. At least I can try. Lisa, you still on? Queen Victoria, 60, 60. All right. Queen Victoria, let's go to 60. Let me see. It says, oh my gosh, this is so good. 60. It said, let me look this way. It says, OMG. OMG. I have so many. What is your most beloved childhood memory? That's a loaded question. What is your wow? That's a good one. No more Stubblefield. Lisa Stubblefield gave me 282, so I'm gonna get to that one just a bit. Favorite childhood memory? Gosh, there's so many because my childhood was great. It was awesome, and it was real and raw. And I think I don't know. There's so many, but memorable. There was many that were memorable. I can say childhood. If I go down to below 10, it would have to be. It's going to be dancing. Y'all know that it's going to be dancing. When I danced on stage at 6 years old, playing Mr. Big Stuff. Mr. Big Stuff. Who do you think you are? And I had two girls lip syncing on the side of me. They were, I think, 12, something like that. No, they were 10. I think they were 10. I think I was 6. Anyway, after 10 would have to be my whole dance journey, meeting the Hayes girls at a Tupperware party in 1977. I talked about that on a podcast before. Um, Let me see. Childhood, I think that would be it. Those would be two. Older teenager, 15, 16. I met them in 77, so I was 13, just turned 13. Um, and I think after I met them 15, 16, when we won the KSNT TV talent show, um, we were the Space Age Cowboys. I think that was one of the big moments in my life because we wasn't supposed to win. But me, Gina Hayes, and Stephen Lewis, put it down, put it down. Anyway, let me see. I think that's childhood. So I'm gonna go to going to visit my grandmother. On both of them live down the street from each other. Oh, Queen Victoria. That's what's up. That's what Queen Victoria said. So let me go to and on the same block. That's what's up. 282 for this last question because we are at 9:09. We got 6 minutes left. Um, so let's do the table. Let me see. Table topics conversation. And let's go to what happened? What happened? Here we go. 282. Is that what you said? Stubbs, 282. So 282 is it's probably another good one. These are some good questions, man. I cannot believe this. This is absolutely crazy. These are all about me. I mean, this is really crazy. Hey, friend. um, 282. It's probably backwards, but I have to learn how to put that on the screen. So I'm gonna figure that out next time. Are you happy with where you are in life and why? Wow. From in the haste of your life, what are you not seeing? To what was your best childhood memory? And now, are you happy with where you are in your life and why? Well, we've got 4 minutes, and I'm trying not to get emotional. But I have to tell you, when I was when I flew to New York when I was 10 years old to go visit my dad for the first time. I was on top of the world. To be a little boy from Kansas, to be in a big city like New York. He lived at 110th and 5th Avenue in 16th floor, 21st floor, 16th apartment. Looked out over Central Park. Experienced so much. To watch my grandmother take her last breath by watching my godson take his first breath and being the first one to hold him. Moving to Nashville, moving home, getting married, relationships, moving to Los Angeles, moving back home, taking care of mom, renovating the house, starting It Takes a Village. In Los Angeles, working at another youth center with sponsors that we all see on TV and hear on the radio. Where I thought I was living my best life. I wanted to die in Los Angeles. I thought that's where I was going to retire and die. But I have to say, with a very, very sincere heart, I am in my life right now. I have to say that I am really not. I am really not in a bad place at all. I am really not sad. I'm not mad. I'm not tripping because I came back to Topeka. I'm living my best life. I've had people in my circle, have people out of my circle, have people close to me, have people that moved away from me for whatever reason. And through it all, I have a peace that surpasses all understanding. I have a joy that's unspeakable. I have a praise and a worship that is real. I have people who get me. I have people that get me but can't stand that it's me. I have people who mimic, imitate, reproduce stuff that I do, and I'm okay with it. I have kids that I love that drive me crazy. I have a mother who is still living and has allowed me to do what she did for me, to nurture and take care of her, make sure she's okay. My daughter is getting ready to give birth. Someone who is pretty much ITAV, Ajne Gumby, just gave birth. She calls me grandpa, so I got a great granddaughter. So I'm not in a bad place at all. So, Stubbs, thank you for that question. 282. Take that first two off. I had a 1982 is when I graduated from Highland Park High School. Go Scots. But anyway, wow. Hey, friend. That was good. We talked about relocation. We talked about different things of relocation, livelihood, spiritual ministry, relationships, work, career. And we talked about questions, and you all gave me three. First one was, in the haste of life, What are you not seeing? The second one was, which most memorable part of your childhood? Last one was, good. Are you happy with your life right now? And why? Or something like that. But I'm happy. I'm living my best life. For some people, it may not be what they think is the best, or that I've arrived, or that I'm some big special person. Hey, friend, it's just Sky Up. And with that, I'm going to tell you all good night. Peace out. And remember, I wish you enough. I wish you enough. Enough peace, enough power, enough praise, enough grace, enough mercy, enough strength to make it through, enough to get on the other side, enough to come out, enough to go through, enough of what you need to be the best you and to present the best you to everybody around you. Let your light shine so bright. If they got to put their shades on, let them put them on. Don't dim your light for nobody, because you have enough and you are enough. Because if God be for you, who? who? Who can be against you? Hey, friend. Peace. And with that, I've got to go, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. It's been awesome. One of these days, I'm going to get somebody on here with me, be it live or be it live with me, or maybe just come on, sit down, live here or on here. So we have to still figure this thing out. Love y'all. Again, thank you so very, very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Enough. Yes, Lisa. Enough. So thank you all again. Thank everybody for coming on. I really appreciate it. Spread the word. Next Thursday, we'll be here. So 8:30 to 9:15, 45 minutes of your time. That means a lot to me that you took some time out to spend with me. Sky Up on Hey Frienn Podcast. Peace. Love you. Remember, you are enough.